That's tidy.
We've heard of zhuzhing our houses to spark joy in our lives, but what about decluttering for our deaths? In Sweden, it's tradition to sort out your stuff so others don't have to deal with it once you're gone. It's called death cleaning, and it's having a moment as the subject of a best-selling book, and now as a TV show narrated by comedian Amy Poehler. In The Gentle Art of Swedish Death Cleaning, 3 Swedish experts introduce the craze to America.
If you can't keep track of your things, you have too many.
Helping people face mortality as they sort through a lifetime of possessions.
I knew that you guys were going to declutter my house. I didn't know you were going to declutter my soul.
So how does it work? Well, joining us now is psychologist and star of The Gentle Art of Swedish Death Cleaning, Katarina Blom, who's joining us from Stockholm. Katarina, it sounds quite morbid, this idea, but actually you've found it to be quite uplifting.
Yeah, this is really a show about life at its core. I think you can get scared by the name, Swedish Death Cleaning. It might sound really, but whenever you talk about death, you also have to talk about life. It's like death gives this sharpness to life that I think is quite valuable in these times. We often shy away from death in a way that's very unnecessary, I think.
What is it about the Swedes that makes them so good at something like this?
I don't know. It's just in our bones in a way. I'm right now at my mom's house. It's the summertime here. We just did some death cleaning in the attic yesterday. And it's not we did. And she's not about to die. Like, she's really well and healthy, but that's why you should do it now. Before she's like in a nursing home and like really tired and like doesn't know anything. This is a chance where you can share stories and hear what is the important things in your house. What are the stories connected to those items?
I have an older friend who this would be great for. Let's call him Paul Henry. Older. How should I broach the subject with him?
I think if it's a friend, I would just say when you're at their house, for example, you can say you have so many interesting, lovely things, and we're not getting younger, and I would just love to hear what's your plan for them, because it would be such a waste if all of this just went into, I don't know, charity or what's it called?
You can
dump
say
yard? No, I don't know the word.
Dump yard.
Dump yard.
So Jesse's going to come round to my house and say, you have a lot of lovely things, Paul, but you're about to die. Is one of the problems, Katarina, that, like, I have a lot of semi-archived artefacts, which I've been collecting all my life, which nobody wants. You know, how do you encourage an older person to accept that their stuff is junk?
Well, I think you can just talk to them about who's going to take care of these things when you go. I think it's so unfair. On top of all the emotional, heavy work that they have to do, they also have to, like, dig in. I think it's so backwards.
Well, Katarina, thank you so much for the inspiration tonight. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Very interesting idea. Are you convinced?
I gave my daughter's life. You know, everything. They would not be here without me. The least they can do is continue to marvel over the little bits and bobs that I've collected in a lifetime.
That's how they earn the inheritance, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Do some work.
It's all of yours. Take it and be free.
Do you think that's what will happen after your inevitable death? That they'll come round and they'll treasure these things and go through them one by one?
What I think is I'm not going to invite you around again. I don't know. I just think, you know, you collect all these things, and she sounds like she went round to her mum's place and said, let's do a little bit of death cleaning.
Yeah. Funny, wasn't it? Pop around for a death clean.
It's just weird.
Well, look, if your beautiful family don't want some of your things, just give them to me, Paul.
Yeah.
Because I know that they will think it's nonsense, but I also know that you're loaded, so I'll have it.
It's expensive rubbish. As opposed to Jesse, you're a minimalist.
I am, but that's a story for another night.